Gentlemen, let's be honest. Aging isn't just about gray hair or extra pounds. For many men over 40, 50, or even 60, one of the biggest concerns quietly lurking behind closed doors is sexual health. Erections that used to come effortlessly can start to feel like a challenge, and confidence, well, it can take a hit. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be this way. What if I told you that something as simple as changing what's on your plate could make a real, noticeable difference? Yes, certain everyday foods, specifically some cheeses, can actually support blood flow, hormone balance, and even help maintain strong erections well into your later years. Sounds unbelievable? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which 3 cheeses top urologists' lists for boosting men's sexual health. Now, before we dive deeper, if you're serious about taking control of your health, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every week, we share practical tips backed by science to help men like you stay strong, energetic, and confident no matter your age. Don't miss out. So why does this matter? Well, sexual health is more than just bedroom performance. It's a reflection of your overall cardiovascular health, your hormone levels, and even your mental well-being. Research shows that men who maintain healthy erections tend to have better heart health, more energy, and greater self-esteem. But the scary truth? Erectile dysfunction affects millions of men worldwide, and many simply write it off as getting older. That's a mistake, because often it's not age, it's lifestyle, diet, and habits. And here's the exciting part. Diet is something you can control right now. You might be thinking, cheese? Really? Yes, but not all cheeses are created equal. Some are rich in nutrients like zinc, healthy fats, and amino acids that directly support testosterone production and nitric oxide levels, the key player behind strong, lasting erections. In fact, these nutrients help relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and ensure your body responds when it counts. And don't worry, we're not talking about bizarre or hard-to-find cheeses. These are easy to get, enjoyable to eat, and can fit seamlessly into your daily routine. Over the next several minutes, I'll break down each cheese, explain exactly why it works, and give you practical tips on how to incorporate it into your meals without going overboard. I'll also share a few insider secrets that urologists swear by, things most men have never heard before, but that can truly make a difference. Whether you're in your 40s, 50s, or beyond, these tips are designed to help you feel younger, more vibrant, and yes, rock solid in ways you might not expect. So stay with me, take notes, and imagine a future where age doesn't define your sexual performance. By the end of this video, you won't just know what to eat, you'll know how to take control of your sexual health, boost confidence, and enjoy life with more energy than ever before. All right, let's get into the good stuff. The first cheese that urologists say can help men maintain strong erections even into their 80s. This one might surprise you. Parmesan. Now, I know what you're thinking. Parmesan? That's just for pasta. But hear me out. Parmesan is packed with high-quality protein and crucial amino acids, especially arginine, which plays a starring role in sexual health. Arginine is a natural precursor to nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing your blood vessels and improving circulation. Think of it like opening up the highways in your body so blood can flow freely where it matters most. Here's where it gets really interesting. Studies show that arginine supplementation can improve erectile function, especially in men with mild to moderate issues. While you could take it as a supplement, getting it naturally from food, like Parmesan, is often more effective and comes with the bonus of other nutrients, like calcium and vitamin K2, which support overall cardiovascular health. And let's be honest, who doesn't love sprinkling a little cheese on their favorite dishes? So, how do you make Parmesan work for you? First, moderation is key. A little goes a long way because it's concentrated. You can add a thin layer over eggs, roasted vegetables, or salads. Even a sprinkle on your pasta night, yes, in a reasonable portion, can give your body a boost without overloading on calories. Some men even keep a small block at their desk for a quick snack, it's that convenient. And here's a tip. Choose aged Parmesan. The longer it's aged, the more concentrated the arginine and beneficial peptides become. Now, let's talk real-life impact. Imagine this. You're in your 50s, and you notice mornings aren't as energetic as they used to be. By simply adding Parmesan to a few meals each week, you're giving your body the building blocks to improve blood flow and maintain erectile strength. It's small, it's simple, and the results can be surprisingly noticeable over time. And here's a question for you. How many of us overlook the power of food in sexual health? Most men jump straight to medications, ignoring that nature has already provided some powerful tools in our kitchens. That's why I want you to drop a comment below if you've ever tried using cheese or other foods to support your health. Your experience might help someone else take that first step. Another practical tip, pair Parmesan with nitric oxide boosting foods like leafy greens or beets. The combination can amplify the effect, making your blood vessels even more responsive. And don't worry about taste. This is something you'll actually enjoy eating. No gimmicks, no weird powders, just simple, delicious, science-backed nutrition. Finally, let's pause for a second. If this is the first time you're hearing about Parmesan as a sexual health booster, hit that like button right now. Not only does it help us reach more men with this important message, but it's also your way of committing to a small, actionable step toward better health. So that's Parmesan, the first of 3 cheeses that can literally support rock-solid erections. It's affordable, easy to find, and backed by science. Stick around, because next, we're diving into a cheese that might sound even more indulgent. But trust me, it's just as powerful for men's sexual health. Now let's move on to the second cheese on our list. And this one might feel like a treat, but trust me, it's a health powerhouse: Swiss cheese. Yes, that classic cheese with holes isn't just for sandwiches. It's a secret weapon for men's sexual health. Why? Because Swiss cheese is naturally high in zinc, a mineral that is absolutely critical for testosterone production. And gentlemen, we all know testosterone is not just about libido. It's about energy, muscle strength, confidence, and yes, the ability to get and maintain strong erections. Here's the science behind it. Zinc plays a central role in the endocrine system, particularly in the production of luteinizing hormone, which signals your testes to produce testosterone. Low zinc levels are strongly correlated with decreased testosterone, fatigue, and even erectile difficulties. Swiss cheese isn't just a tasty snack. It's a practical way to maintain optimal zinc levels without needing high-dose supplements. And unlike some other foods, it's easy to digest and integrate smoothly into your diet. So, how do you use Swiss cheese for maximum effect? First, incorporate it into everyday meals. Add slices to sandwiches, melt it over grilled vegetables, or pair it with lean protein for a quick snack. 1 slice or 2 a day can make a real difference, especially when combined with other zinc-rich foods like pumpkin seeds, eggs, or lean meats. And here's a little insider tip. Organic, grass-fed Swiss cheese often has higher nutrient density than mass-produced varieties. You're getting more zinc, more vitamin B12, and more healthy fats that all work together to support sexual and overall health. Let's make this real-life practical. Imagine you're in your 60s, worried about your stamina or performance. By simply swapping in Swiss cheese for a processed snack or a less nutrient-dense cheese, you're giving your body a natural boost to testosterone levels, which in turn improves blood flow, energy, and confidence. Small dietary tweaks like this often have a ripple effect: better mood, better energy, and yes, better sexual health. Here's a question for you. When was the last time you thought of cheese as a performance enhancer? Probably never, right? That's why I want you to hit the like button if you're surprised by this tip. And better yet, comment below if you already include Swiss cheese in your diet, or if you're going to start now. Engaging with your health is the first step to real change, and this is an easy one. Another tip to maximize Swiss cheese benefits: combine it with foods that support cardiovascular health, like spinach, tomatoes, or whole grain bread. The improved circulation from these foods complements the zinc in Swiss cheese, giving you a double boost for erections. And the best part? It doesn't feel like a diet. It feels like enjoying a delicious meal while quietly supporting your sexual vitality. So there you have it. Swiss cheese, a simple, delicious, and scientifically backed ally for men's sexual health. Between Parmesan and Swiss, you're already stacking your diet with tools that can naturally improve blood flow, support testosterone, and help you maintain confidence in the bedroom. And don't go anywhere, because next we're diving into a cheese that might feel indulgent, but is literally urologist approved for men who want to stay strong past 80. You won't want to miss this one. Now, let's talk about the third cheese. And this one is a true game changer. Gouda. Yes, that smooth, creamy cheese you might associate with indulgence is actually a powerhouse for men's sexual health. Why? Because Gouda is rich in healthy fats, vitamin K2, and amino acids, all of which play crucial roles in hormone production and cardiovascular function. And we all know that strong erections rely heavily on healthy blood flow and optimal hormone levels. Here's the science behind it. The healthy fats in Gouda, particularly monounsaturated fats, help your body produce testosterone naturally. Low-fat diets, especially those lacking in good fats, can lead to decreased testosterone, low energy, and even reduced libido. By including moderate portions of Gouda in your diet, you're giving your body the building blocks it needs to maintain hormonal balance, a cornerstone for sexual health. But that's not all. Gouda is also high in vitamin K2, a nutrient that supports cardiovascular health by keeping your arteries flexible and free from calcification. Why does this matter for erections? Because the harder and longer-lasting erections we all want depend on smooth blood flow to the penile tissues. When your arteries are healthy, your body can respond efficiently, and you maintain performance without relying on medications or artificial stimulants. So, how can you make Gouda work for you? First, moderation is key. A small portion, think 1 to 2 ounces a few times per week, is enough to reap the benefits without overdoing calories or sodium. You can enjoy it as a snack with nuts or fruit, melt it over eggs or whole grain toast, or even include it in a healthy salad. And if you really want to maximize its effects, pair it with leafy greens or beets, which further support nitric oxide production and blood flow. Let's bring this into a real-life scenario. Imagine you're in your late 50s, noticing a gradual drop in energy and performance. By introducing Gouda into your meals a few times per week, you're not just enjoying a delicious food, you're supporting testosterone production, protecting your arteries, and improving blood flow all at once. These small, consistent changes can add up to big results over time, and they're entirely natural. Here's a question for you. How often do we forget that the foods we enjoy can also be medicine for our bodies? Most men focus on workouts or supplements, but nutrition is the foundation. Drop a comment if you've ever tried using cheese for health, or if you're surprised by this tip. Sharing experiences helps the community, and you might inspire someone to make a positive change today. One last tip. When choosing Gouda, look for aged or grass-fed varieties. Aging concentrates the nutrients, and grass-fed sources have more healthy fats and vitamins. Even better, the taste improves with age, making it both a healthy and enjoyable choice. And don't forget, pairing these 3 cheeses throughout the week, Parmesan, Swiss, and Gouda, creates a balanced approach to supporting sexual health naturally. So, there you have it. 3 cheeses, 3 powerful ways to help men maintain rock-solid erections well into their 70s and 80s. Parmesan supports nitric oxide production, Swiss boosts testosterone with zinc, and Gouda nourishes your body with healthy fats and vitamin K2. Combined, they're a simple, tasty, and science-backed strategy that's easy to incorporate into your daily life. Now that we've covered the 3 powerhouse cheeses, Parmesan, Swiss, and Gouda, it's time to talk about how to supercharge their effects. You see, no matter how nutrient-dense your diet is, lifestyle habits can either amplify or undermine your results. Think of these cheeses as the fuel and your daily habits as the engine. If the engine isn't running smoothly, the fuel alone won't get you far. First, let's talk physical activity. Regular exercise is critical for blood flow, hormone regulation, and overall stamina. Cardiovascular exercises like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling strengthen the heart and arteries, which means blood can reach your penile tissues more efficiently. Resistance training, like weightlifting, stimulates testosterone production naturally. Here's a practical approach. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate cardio per week, combined with 2 to 3 strength sessions. Even simple exercises at home, like push-ups, squats, or resistance band workouts, can make a difference. Imagine pairing that with a diet rich in Parmesan, Swiss, and Gouda. The results can be remarkable. Next, stress management plays a surprisingly big role. High stress elevates cortisol, which can suppress testosterone and impair blood flow. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or even a short walk in nature can help keep cortisol in check. One simple trick: spend 5 minutes each morning focusing on your breathing and visualizing a confident, energized version of yourself. These small mental resets can actually improve hormonal balance and sexual performance over time. Sleep is another critical factor. Most men underestimate the impact of quality sleep on testosterone and sexual health. Aim for 7 to 9 hours per night and try to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Poor sleep disrupts hormone production, reduces energy, and directly affects your libido. Pair this with the nutrient boost from the cheeses, and your body will have the optimal conditions to maintain performance. Let's not forget hydration and circulation. Water is essential for blood volume and flow, which directly affects erectile quality. Dehydration can make erections weaker or less consistent. A simple rule: drink at least 8 glasses of water a day, more if you're active. Combining hydration with nitric oxide boosting foods, like leafy greens alongside your Parmesan or Swiss, can give your blood vessels the flexibility and responsiveness they need. And here's a tip many men overlook: limit processed foods and excess sugar. High sugar intake can impair blood flow and reduce nitric oxide production, counteracting the benefits of your healthy cheeses. Instead, focus on whole foods, lean proteins, and healthy fats, like those found in Gouda, to support hormonal and cardiovascular health naturally. Here's a question for you. How many men treat sexual health as a one-and-done solution rather than a holistic lifestyle? By combining diet, exercise, stress management, sleep, and hydration, you're not just aiming for temporary improvements, you're building long-term vitality. Drop a comment if you're already incorporating any of these habits, or if you're planning to add one this week. Engagement helps reinforce these behaviors and keeps you accountable. Finally, small daily routines can amplify the cheese benefits. For example, starting your day with eggs topped with Parmesan, having a Swiss cheese snack mid-afternoon, and enjoying Gouda with dinner creates a consistent supply of key nutrients. Combine this with regular workouts, proper sleep, and hydration, and you're giving your body everything it needs to maintain rock-solid erections naturally. So, as you can see, it's not just about what you eat, it's about how you live. The right combination of cheeses, habits, and routines can help men over 40, 50, or even 60 stay strong, confident, and energized in ways many never thought possible. All right, gentlemen, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered today. We started with 3 seemingly simple cheeses: Parmesan, Swiss, and Gouda, but each of them packs a powerful punch for men's sexual health. Parmesan boosts nitric oxide production to improve blood flow. Swiss provides zinc, which supports testosterone and energy. And Gouda delivers healthy fats and vitamin K2 to keep your hormones and arteries in top shape. Together, these cheeses create a natural, tasty, and sustainable foundation for maintaining strong erections, even as you age into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. But it doesn't stop at diet. We also explored lifestyle factors that can dramatically enhance your results. Regular exercise strengthens your heart, improves circulation, and stimulates testosterone naturally. Stress management keeps cortisol in check, allowing your hormones to function optimally. Quality sleep is the cornerstone of hormone production, energy, and stamina. And of course, hydration ensures that your body can deliver blood where it matters most. By combining these habits with your cheese-rich diet, you're not just taking a small step. You're building a complete system that supports sexual health and overall vitality. Here's the exciting part. You don't need extreme measures, expensive supplements, or risky medications to feel confident and perform at your best. Small, consistent changes, like adding Parmesan to your breakfast, Swiss to your snacks, and Gouda to your dinner, paired with moderate exercise, stress control, and proper sleep, can deliver real, measurable results. Over time, these habits compound, helping you maintain energy, boost confidence, and enjoy intimacy like you did in your younger years. And there you have it, gentlemen, 3 powerful urologist-approved cheeses that can help you maintain rock-solid erections, boost your energy, and support overall vitality well into your 70s and 80s. Parmesan, Swiss, and Gouda aren't just delicious. They're natural allies for men's sexual health, giving your body the nutrients it needs to perform at its best. If you found this video helpful, here's what I want you to do right now. Hit that like button, because it not only supports the channel, but also shows your commitment to taking action for your health. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another tip that can improve your confidence, energy, and performance. And don't just watch, drop a comment below letting me know which cheese you're going to try first or what lifestyle tip you're starting this week. Your experience could inspire other men to take their health seriously. Also, make sure to share this video with a friend or loved one. Many men struggle in silence, and sharing this knowledge could be the first step they need to take control of their health. And while you're here, check out the next video we've lined up. It's packed with simple, science-backed strategies to boost testosterone naturally and improve vitality at any age. Combine those tips with the cheeses we talked about today, and you'll have a complete, all-natural approach to staying strong, confident, and energetic for years to come. Remember, age doesn't define you. Your choices do. Start with small, consistent steps, enjoy the foods you love, and embrace a lifestyle that supports strength, confidence, and vitality. The power to feel younger, perform better, and live fully is in your hands, starting today. So go ahead, make that choice, and let your body thank you. You've got this.